Welcome back to News Talk. If you have been sneezing and miserable this allergy season, you are far from alone. Anecdotally, this appears to be one of the worst allergy seasons in some time. Fortunately, we've got a man here today who can answer your questions and perhaps provide some relief. Dr. Talal Nsouli is a local allergy expert. He's been with us before, and it is good to have you again. I know this is a busy time for you, so we're doubly grateful to have you with us. Thanks very much for coming in.
Nice seeing you.
Can you confirm what anecdotally appears to be the case? That is 2010, this spring of 2010 that we're in right now, worse than the average spring?
Absolutely, yes. We are going through a major allergy season. I think there are several factors playing in that. First of all, we had a very rough winter with a major snowstorm that brought a lot of water, hydrated the soil, and whenever the vegetation started to pollinate, this gave strength and early pollination that did occur. The second thing, also some studies are coming out showing that global warming is increasing CO2, carbon dioxide, and this is increasing about 10 to 20% the degree of pollination. Number two, it's causing to have an early season and a late season as well. So these compounded together, we are seeing patients with severe allergies, itchy eyes, watery eyes, sneezing, cough, asthma, difficulty breathing, and we are going through all that now.
One more thing we can legitimately blame on global warming, at least in part?
I think some studies are really showing that increasing CO2 has an effect on the pollen and increase the degree of pollination, and we're having earlier season and later seasons. I was at the Academy of Allergy and Immunology a couple of months ago. They presented a paper there that appeared to be well done.
I know folks at home are having allergy issues right now. Colleagues in the newsroom are sneezing all over the place, and it's on the subway, and anytime you're out in public, you can't help but notice. So I want to give you the opportunity to talk directly with Dr. Talal Nsouli. If you're watching us in the 4 o'clock hour, do grab an open line and do so early so we can get you into the conversation. Our number is 703-387-1020. I'll give it again, 387-1020, area code 703. We'll go to the phones as your questions and comments come in. You've brought in an incredible array of show and tell. I want to ask you one more question, though, first.
Sure.
Are we, as my colleague Dave Lucas suggested this morning, transitioning from tree-based allergy causation, if you will, to grass as we move from May to April to June?
That is correct.
From March to April to May.
So we are going through a transition. So far, we don't have any detected pollen coming from the grasses so far. So right now, we are dealing with the sycamore trees and oak trees. These are the ones that are up in the air. On a scale from 0 to 12, we're scoring about 11 to 11.5, 12 being the worst. So plus, we have been having some winds that have been really shaking the trees, getting the pollen up from the trees, getting to the nose and the eyes, and causing major problems. Patient with asthma, again, one has to know that asthma is an allergic disease of the lungs where allergies cause these airways to start, the bronchial tubes to start to close, and we know that asthma is still a serious problem today, since we have about 4,000 people that die from bronchial asthma due to lack of appropriate treatment. And I think it's important to understand that allergies do not only affect the eyes and the nose, they do not only cause itchy eyes and watery eyes, sneezing, stuffy nose, wheezing and cough, but studies are showing that they can really affect the quality of life. They can cause fatigue, they can cause lethargy, patients don't feel well, they feel tired, the energy goes away, their nose is blocked, they have very poor quality of sleep at night, they wake up in the morning, they are exhausted. So it's very important to keep in mind that this has a systemic effect on the quality of life of these patients.
I'm, you know, like a lot of people, I get some allergy feelings. But an over-the-counter product, and I hate to say this to someone who's in the allergy business, but I feel grateful nonetheless, the over-the-counter products cure me and I'm good. What percentage of the people don't respond favorably to over-the-counter products, and how do you know if your situation is one where a call to a specialist might be in order?
Correct. I think that what you mentioned is absolutely true, that we do have some good over-the-counter products that are available. However, I think that patients that do have severe allergies, they need more than over-the-counter medications. I think studies showed within the years that the most important treatment for nasal allergy is to use nasal topical steroids that get into the nasal cavity, block the allergic reaction, not only blocking the histamine, like Claritin, which is an unsedating antihistamine, blocks only one pathway of allergy. These nasal sprays that they go to the nose is a target. And